How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is the fourth video in a series of videos about the marketing funnel, how you can build one for yourself, and what you should do in that process. So if you haven't seen the other videos, make sure you go check those out. I'm going to link down to them below. But let's go ahead and get into this video, which is about creating organic content that's going to produce revenue for you. Very, very important thing that a lot of people do not understand correctly. And again, we've discussed the difference between organic and paid traffic. If you don't understand that, please go back and watch the other videos. But let's go ahead and hop into it. So by the end of this video, you'll understand how to use organic content the right way so that it actually produces revenue for you. Super excited to get into it, so let's hop in. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand about organic content is that people really aren't going to see it unless you pay for them to see your page and then they click through. So a lot of people think when you post, you're getting in front of tons of people who are going to like your business and come in and purchase your products, but that's not true. Your posts are just there to sit, so when somebody does come to your page, they see what you're all about. So let's go look at a couple examples of good social landing pages so that you understand what you're shooting for, and then we're going to discuss how to create content that people actually care about. Okay, so we're going to look at one example. This is Dr. Dovi Prero. I work with a lot of orthodontists, and he is like basically what everybody aspires to be online when it comes to being an orthodontist. So let's look at what he's done here. First of all, he has a picture of himself. It's not a picture of his logo. So he's allowing us to identify with the person. Then he's talking about like what he does. He's an orthodontist. He does Invisalign and brace hidden and clear braces. His address, the phone number, and then when we click on this link, it's going to take us to his Invisalign Smile Transformer, which is a great option to kind of like give people a free way to engage with him. And so when you scroll down here, he's got some great pictures of him with patients. If we scroll down, there's like him with his team, him speaking, him with all these boxes. So it's a great opportunity, amazing way for people to see exactly who he is. And then if we come here and look at all of the story highlights he has, he's also discussing different things that people might have questions about. So this is the first example. Let's go check out this organic content creation protagonist sheet. The protagonist is your potential customer, the other person that is going to purchase your product, hopefully. And so when we're creating content, we have to keep them in mind because we don't want to just like throw ugly social media posts at the wall and see if they stick, because A, they never stick, and B, it's a waste of money and time. And so we have to figure out what it is that people want. Let's say that our protagonist name in this case, or our avatar's name, is Shelly. And she's 40 years old, she's Caucasian, and family details, she has 3 kids, ages 11, 8, and 4. And her income level, combined with her husband, she makes, let's say, they make $150,000 a year combined. And the day in the life of this person is a part-time job out of school, and then she's just like shuttling kids around the rest of the day, making dinner. I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but let's just say this is like a typical suburban mom that we think about in the United States. So part-time job, she works out of school, she shuttles kids around the rest of the day, she makes dinner, she's like running the household, doing laundry, all of that other stuff. So this is just to get a clear picture in our head about who Shelly is, and this next part is talking about what she might care about. So let's say current situation as it relates to your business. So let's say you're an orthodontist in this case. So the current situation as it relates to your business is that her 11-year-old just went to the dentist and he recommended braces because there's not enough space in his mouth. The desired situation is that the kid needs braces. She wants him to have straight teeth and have a good life. So the values and what's important to him or her in life, like let's say it's family time, status, she wants to save money. So status in this case, she wants to make sure that her kids look just as good or better than other kids and that they're having the right kind of childhood. And then she also wants to save money. She's not going to pay more just because she can. She wants to find the most affordable option that's not going to sacrifice quality. So then here, what's important to him or her as it relates to your business. So this is important, but these are also like features that might be important to her. So let's say like after school appointments, a place for her kids to play, a doctor that makes her feel comfortable, that her money's going to the right place, a fun atmosphere. All of these things are very important to her, and we'll go into, and maybe she wants pay in full discounts. All of these things are important to her, and so she's going to look for an orthodontist that has these things. So now we come here to would like to see on social media. So with all of these things in mind, a great post would be a post about a place for her kids, place for younger siblings to play. Something else is like a video of the doctor explaining how the first consult goes. We can take pictures of like the fun atmosphere. Maybe you have dress up days with your staff, and so you can take a picture of that and post it. So all of these things should be giving you. And then also you can talk about family time. Like that's a great idea. This value, like family is important to blank orthodontics. So understanding who Shelly is, what she might care about, what she does every single day, this will allow you to create content that will actually resonate with her when she finds your profile. So this is a great example of what you can do to come up with good content ideas that are actually going to make a difference on your bottom line. So the reason that I have two here is because let's say that we have a different one it's Adam, and he's 22 and he is African American. His family details is he lives alone. His income level is a lot lower, maybe makes like $25,000 a year. Day in the life is just work all day, party on the weekends, and he has like a gap in his teeth. Desired situation as it relates to your business is to close that gap. So all of these things are going to be very different. The values, what's important to Adam in his life is going to be much different than Shelly. What's important to him as it relates to your business is going to be different. What he would like to see on social media is much different as well. And so thinking through all of these things and then creating social media content that buys into these avatars that you create. You can create as many of these as you like. I wouldn't recommend having too many because then your message gets too scattered. But once you understand these people, creating the content for them becomes much easier. So let's look at a couple other examples of great businesses who have done this well. Boise Fry Company. I went to this business a couple weeks ago. I was there over the weekend, and they have these, they have these story highlights where they're talking about like what they do. Just kind of fun. If somebody lands on their page, they can see this. They care about like fries. They care about having a good experience. They care about how good the food tastes. And so all of these things kind of play into that. And so pay attention, only 42 people liked this picture of a bowl of fries, and that's totally fine. This one had 74 likes. For whatever reason, they like these color fries more than these ones. Even though 42 out of 4,000 people, nearly 5,000 people liked it, it doesn't matter, because when people come land on this page, they're going to see like, oh wow, these look really good, and maybe I should go check out Boise Fry Company. Another one, I have no affiliation with this company, I just looked it up, is this salon. So this story highlight is going over people that dyed their hair blonde, I guess, and all of these ones are going over their different locations. These are other pictures that are very, are going to make people feel a certain way when they see them and want to come into the salon. This one talks about their team, I'm guessing, pretty much sums up this weekend in Chicago. Again, these are all pages that I would like to land on, and once I land on them, I know exactly what the business is about, I know what they do, and I can follow them. I can go, book online here, I can go to their website here, I can submit my Invisalign Smile Transformer for Dr. Prero here. So you might be wondering, like, how do I get, like, okay, I understand this thing about Shelly, I understand I'm supposed to create a optimized social landing page. By the way, this is for Instagram and Facebook and the other social platforms that you choose to use. But how do I get the content? Like, how do I create something that actually looks good? And the first answer is just take pictures on your phone. Just start with what you have. People don't care that much, and most of what Dovey Prero does is on his phone as well. Like, if you have a nice iPhone, it's going to take really good pictures for you. But another option is something I very highly recommend to most people when they're first starting out, is to just get a photo shoot. You can come here to Airbnb Experiences. Look at this, like $44 a person, photo shoot in New York City. So you can just look up, go to Airbnb, click on Experiences, and then you can come here to photo shoot, like select your city, and you'll be able to find an affordable photographer close by, or maybe you know someone. I wouldn't recommend starting with professional video because it's more expensive and you're not going to get it right the first time. And so I would definitely recommend starting with just having a few professional pictures so that you can post, and so that your social landing pages look very, very appealing and people want to land on them. So this is how you create the content, how you decide on what to do, and then also the purpose behind your organic pages. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you understand the people that are looking at your pages, what the purpose of your organic pages are, and then how to create the content for them that's going to turn your organic pages into a success for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Click subscribe. Please like the video and comment if you enjoyed it. Just a simple like can do so much for me as a YouTuber. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about paid content and how to create that in a way that's going to appeal to that same avatar that we just talked about.